So our today's topic is JavaScript variable. Okay, so in JavaScript you can write a variable by using the keyword var or late, and then we have another keyword called const. So you should avoid var actually, and if you're working with the oldest code, then you can work with the var, but you have to know actually why you are using the var, because the latest is late, so you should use late instead of using var. So you should not use the var actually. Use sorry, actually I was having some issues. So you should use a late instead of var, so it's good. So first you have to write the late, then you'll write your variable name, then you will assign a value to it. So for me, well, okay, let's create a variable storing some numbers. Late, our variable name is numbers, then assign some value, anything, any number you want. So we have assigned it, and just for better look, just give a space between this, and at the end write semicolon. So that's your variable called numbers. If you just want to store text, then you have to write late, anything like your name. Like if you just write some subject equal to, well, you have to write the double quotation mark. Mostly people use double quotation, but you can use the single quotation, and you can use this. So I would recommend you to use double quotation for now, and write math here. So, and then at the end write semicolon. So, and we have the boolean variable late if you just want to create like true or false. So something like is you can write something like this: is student equal to true. This means it's a student. Or if it's not a student, then write false. So this is how the boolean works. Boolean, we have just two values, true or false. Well, one thing to remind you is that you can write comments by using double slash, backslash. You have to write double backslash, and then you can comment something. And it's likely the text you have to, it is called strings. In JavaScript we don't call it text, it is string. Okay, and this is the numbers actually. So, and then we have some, what do we have? I think these three types of variable is enough. You don't need anything else. So we mostly use these three types. Or another one to let me teach you, which is const. So this is the const, and you can change the value of const. If you write something likely, if you write price, you can change the price. Then if you write like name, like it can be your name, so it can be your name, so you just can't change your name actually if you write const. Or you can write anything like the numbers as like variable. If you write number, so the name shouldn't be same. So name can be anything, and it's number. And if you just try to assign something to the const, like anything, and if you just add it something else, then you're gonna get an error. If you run the code, see, it's an error. Okay, so you can't do this. But if you just want, you can assign to variable is student equal to true. If I just cut this, well, this is not an error. This is not an error. You're not getting it because this is the previous error. Let me clear it. Now run the code again. See, this is not an error. My code is running, and as I have printed nothing, so it's just clear. If you just want to print it, the is a student, you can write console.log is a student. And now if I run the code, you can see true. We assigned it false first, but then we changed the value to true, so it's showing us true. So this is the difference actually. You can assign value to variable, but you can't assign value to constants. like this you can assign value, but in here you can't assign a value again. Well, you can assign a value, but you can change it. So this is how it works actually. And if you want to know more about these variables, you can check out on internet. You can search on Google, and this is very important things when you're learning coding. So it's important you have to search by yourself, okay?